hate red lights. Hate them. I'm sure I'd be appalled if I actually sat down and figured out how much of my life I spent sitting at red lights. You know, there's a lot of things out there I love, believe it or not. Red lights are not one of them. Oh, how's it going, everybody? Today I am on my way into the office. The sun is on the wrong side of the sky for me. Whoa. Yeah, oh yeah, here we go. This road is a parking lot at this time of the morning. I mean, if I had to drive to work every day in this, I would probably kill myself. So let's see, an online dating update. I'm very sorry to report that another one bites the dust. I get this long message about how, you know, she had just recently accepted a new position, which I knew she was interviewing for. She apparently got a new position, and of course she's having to deal with her current workload plus the workload of the new position. I get it. So, but then she's like, oh, I just don't feel up to it, and I gotta reevaluate my priorities, and dating isn't one of them. And I suspect it's been like this all along. You know, when you see signs that she's willing to break plans with me, but she's not willing to break plans with her friends, I don't know. It's very disappointing because I do like her. Independent, you know, career-minded, goal-oriented, all that stuff, but apparently not able to, you know, prioritize her life in such a way that she can follow through with her commitments. It's like, if you're not gonna make dating a priority, then why are you dating?
Bullshit. High quality bullshit. World class designer bullshit, to be sure, but bullshit nonetheless.
You know, it's one thing to just be like, oh, I just want to go out and meet people, but if you're gonna be on a dating site and you're going to, you know, advertise yourself as somebody who's looking for a serious relationship, and I did ask her that, you know, it's like, so it's disappointing, but I'm not perturbed. I'm not defeated. We're gonna move on, and that'll be the end of it. I mean, my life philosophy revolves around the notion that everything happens for a reason. It's not always up to us to understand what those reasons are. It's very important, you know, in my mind, to stay positive. And I highly encourage all of you out there. I mean, I know that everybody's in different economic states, everybody's in different personal states. Some people are up, some people are down. But you have to stay positive, because anything else, you know, is defeatist. A good story is several years ago, before I started working for the current company I'm at now, I worked for a website startup company with a friend of mine who helped me get my job there. I was there 3 months before I got fired, and I was fired because I couldn't deliver the impossible, and so I was promptly fired the next week. But lo and behold, about a year later, 2 days before Thanksgiving, I got a text message from my friend at the time telling me that the company was bankrupt and everyone in the company had gotten laid off, and in addition to that, the company couldn't afford to pay everybody their current salary. So not only were they laid off, they were laid off with no severance package, and they couldn't even get a current paycheck for which they worked for. So I took that as having never been so happy to have been fired in my life, because the window for me getting my current job was about 2 weeks long. The individual who helped me get my job and passed around my resume quit the company 2 weeks after it happened, after I got hired. So I mean, you just have to really look at things with a little bit of skepticism and ask yourself, is there something to the bigger picture here that I'm not seeing? It may not be years. It may not be years until you look back on certain major decisions and say, God, if I would have done this or that differently, I have no idea where I would be at today. Well, you always have challenges in life. There's never a day that goes by that, you know, there isn't something on your plate that I gotta pay bills, I gotta deal with my kids, I gotta fix the car, I gotta fix my marriage, I gotta get married. You know, there's always problems and challenges. That's it, everybody. I mean, there's not too much to report. Everybody take care. Thanks for watching. Have a great weekend. Stay positive out there, and we'll see you out there. Do 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 do.